Oleg, good afternoon. It's a great pleasure for us to see you here.
I'm glad to see you too, but this time we are offline, as youth would say. So it's a very unusual meeting for us.
Well, there are some things in your past which are not really typical for people of your generation. When you were in your teens, you were a promising junior in sambo fight and even managed to become master of sports in sambo. Then you spent 2 years in Soviet Army, came out in 1990, and as many youngsters came to business. 4 years later, you went out to States where you reached great success in martial arts. How did ordinary sportsman, a common master of sports, manage to achieve such a success? I'm not really common master.
I guess I was not really an ordinary sportsman. And also, I have a special recipe to on how to become a champ, how to become a winner on any field. It can be movies, athletic success, or a business.
I have mentioned that you spent 4 years in business in the beginning of notorious 90s. You wrote a book on this period of time which is called The End Does Not Justify the Means Up to the Top. One of the chapters is called A Third of Hard Work, Third of Talent, A Third of Luck, thus forming your success formula. For businessmen of 90s, the end usually justified the means. How did you manage to survive using the opposite principle?
Those principles were not really my principles. They are written by Lao Tzu 2,600 years ago, and basically it says, if you don't oppose evil, evil will disappear. And speaking, and speaking of formula of my success, it's not my formula as well. Many people have the same formula. I remember Mel Gibson came to our film academy. He also said third of hard work, third of talent, third of luck. I spoke to best athletes, same thing. It's got to be something golden in the middle when you combine all those three qualities.
After that, you built a great career in States as mixed fighter. What's the most memorable moment for you? When you overrode Tank Abbott, fought against the steroid Canadian veteran Goodrich, the last win against Kerr, or something else?
I guess my championship, UFC number 6, that was the most memorable experience in MMA fighting. Of course, when you come into new country, you come into competition under new rules. Actually, there was no rules, no time limitation, and you becoming a champion in one night. The whole world knows you. I mean, I spoke to many people, as Spielberg, Mike Tyson, Shaquille O'Neal, Tom Hanks, and you name it, and they all watched this fight with their bunch of friends, 30, 40 people near each TV. I remember a friend of mine, Pavel Bure, who was an ice hockey player, probably one of the best at that time, watched it in Canada, in a bar where there was no Russians, and he said there was probably the most enjoyable moment of my being in Canada. It was the first time I was proud to be a Russian. First time I was proud to be from Russia. That's what he said to me.
You have managed to become a movie star, not only in Russia but in Hollywood as well. You starred in very different movies, from Air Force One to Generation P. The best movie is still to be expected?
Yes, the best one, I guess, gonna be shown or filmed in the near future, maybe in 10 years from now, I don't know, but of course I like to go up to the top. I don't like to be on the top when I'm too young, too early for me, and then all life I have to fall down or manage how to not go down so quickly. I rather go up all my life, not fast, just up. And that's why I'm here with you, by the way.
Can you say some words about heavily advertised show on main Russian TV channel, where you work as MC together with the top Russian singer Vera Brezhneva? Can you say some words about it?
I like the show, and this is very unusual for Russian TV. We used to see Russian stars with heavy makeup, with some plastic surgery, faces, or some body parts under these surgeries, and most of their behaviors were kind of funny. Especially last few years, we noticed that there was not something fishing. I mean, something doesn't smell right about the different shows. And this one, what I'm proud to be a host of, is for real. Everything is for real. They do survive, they do work, they do fight for sometimes their lives on this show. You will see there will be jumping with parachute from helicopters. You will see some other stuff they have to experience. But the guys, the stars, came as the stars on the show. They were looking, okay, where's the camera? Where's the camera? Mm-hmm. But in 2 or 3 days, they would forget about camera. They would think about only winning. They would think about surviving. They would watch not themselves. They would watch their partners. It's in fact just like in acting. You to be a good actor, you have to know, you have to watch and you have to listen, not concentrate on yourself. Then you're gonna become an interesting actor. So same thing happened to our stars on the show. I really hope that we're gonna see someday maybe American stars against the Russians. It'd be nice.
This show is not the only surprise from Taktarov. How can one man combine fighter, actor, showman and most recently advisor of Nizhny Novgorod manager for sport issues and a forex trader? Still this sort of hard work, sort of talent, sort of luck?
Yeah, some like that, and this is my special recipe. I follow it, and I guess I do have just a little bit of talent. And I do have a little bit of luck, but in my case, I think hard work, not a third, maybe half.
Tell our audience about your romance with Forex.
1 year ago, I have met a manager, one of the managers in your company. They asked me to do a commercial. Nice, great, but then I asked what your company actually do. And they pretty much told me all I know now. And I had some money after doing 3 projects in a row. And I decided to invest a little bit just to see if it works, because I never done it before. And a year after, I'm still here, and I must say that this is not just a little bit of money in your company. It's much more, and so far everything's going great, and I just hope that you guys not gonna stop. You're gonna roll forward with the same speed as you did before.
Any positive results so far?
Yes, I mean, I hope you're not gonna, you're gonna stay on the top. That's what I'm hoping for.
Thank you. It's a very great honor for.
Thank you.